Imagine walking into any room, and without saying a word, heads turn, voices drop, all attention drawn to you, not because you shouted, not because you demanded it, but because of one thing, a single move, a subtle psychological command that no one saw coming. Now here's the terrifying part. Most people go their entire life without ever realizing that human beings are wired to obey. We think we're rational. We believe we make our own decisions, but that's a lie. Because hidden in the subconscious are triggers so powerful that if used correctly, you can control almost anyone. Not through force, not through manipulation, but through something far more dangerous. And today, I'm going to give you one of those secrets. A psychological trick so subtle that if you do it just once the right way, people will start treating you differently. They'll listen closer, agree faster, obey without even realizing it. You'll see it in their eyes, the sudden shift. And they'll never even know why. But here's the catch. Most people use this wrong, or worse, never learn it at all. That's what makes you different, because by the end of this video, you're going to have a weapon most people will never even understand exists. This is not body language they teach in schools. This is not some surface-level trick. This is subconscious rewiring, and it starts with something I call the obedience trigger. So get ready, because once you use it, there's no going back. In 1961, a shocking experiment was conducted by psychologist Stanley Milgram. Ordinary people were told to deliver electric shocks to strangers simply because someone in a lab coat told them to. No force, no threats, just authority in the form of posture, tone, and presence. The result? 65% of participants obeyed, even when they thought they were hurting someone. Why? Because their brain triggered an ancient, hardwired response. This person seems in control. Here's where it gets chilling. You don't need a lab coat. You don't need status. You just need to trigger the brain's obedience reflex using subtle body language that screams unshakable dominance. And the fastest way to do that is what I call the command freeze. You walk into a room, you don't rush, you don't smile too much, you pause, then you freeze, just for 2 seconds. Here's how it works. The moment you enter a space, stop moving. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed, chest slightly expanded. Make eye contact with one person, not all, just one. Don't say a word, just hold the silence. To most people, this is deeply uncomfortable, but to the subconscious mind of your audience, it says, this person doesn't need validation, they're in control. This short moment sends a powerful signal that bypasses logic and taps directly into the dominant circuits of the brain. And here's the psychology behind it. People obey those who are calm under pressure. People obey those who don't chase attention. People obey those who act like they belong in power. You're at a meeting, everyone's chatting. You walk in, you pause. You don't say hi to everyone nervously. You hold your ground, and everyone notices. One guy looks up, you hold eye contact just 1 second longer than usual. No smile, just calm confidence. Suddenly, the tone of the room shifts. Because you didn't seek permission, you didn't ask for space, you took it without saying a word. That's obedience, born out of psychological respect. Do this once, and you'll feel the difference. Do this twice, and people will treat you differently. Do this for life, and you'll never need to raise your voice to lead. But the obedience trigger is just the beginning. There's another rule, even more powerful. You've seen this before, that one person who enters a space, and without a single word, they own it. People glance, they shift, they adjust their tone. Why? It's not money, it's not status, it's something far more primal. They're using what I call the alpha anchor effect. It's the psychological territory claim of the dominant mind. In nature, alphas mark their territory. But in the human world, Alphas anchor themselves. Through body language, space ownership, and energy projection, most people walk into a room searching for a place. Alphas walk in and create the place. Movement signals nervous energy. Stillness signals power. Alphas don't fidget, they control their gestures like a lion watching silently before pouncing. They don't make themselves small, they take space, not obnoxiously, but confidently, arms rested wide. Legs planted firmly, shoulders open. Every inch of their posture screams, "I belong here." They don't scan the room, they select and they hold. Eye contact that lingers half a second longer than expected. No aggression, just presence. There's a part of the brain called the amygdala, the fear processor. When someone enters a space with stillness, spatial ownership, and sustained eye contact, the amygdala immediately categorizes them as high status. This isn't conscious, it's biological. They try to talk their way into power, they over-explain, they try to be nice, they fill the silence. But the true alpha doesn't chase approval. They stand still in discomfort and let the silence speak for them, because silence makes people guess. Guessing creates mystery, and mystery leads to control. By the way, I've got something very special for you. The Sigma's Black Book of Untouchable Power. It's an e-book that holds the forbidden knowledge used by high-level thinkers, but this will be deleted soon. The elites don't want this out, so check the description or pinned comment to grab it before it's gone. Next time you enter a room, don't look for a chair immediately. Don't sit unless you choose to. Walk slowly, anchor yourself in the space. Look once, make deliberate eye contact, and just pause. You'll notice something strange. People will clear space. They'll adjust their body language. They'll speak a little more carefully, because subconsciously, they've already decided this person is in charge. You don't need to say a word. You don't need to play games. You just need to anchor yourself like a leader. Don't try to impress anyone. Don't chase attention. Just do this once and watch how they obey you like magic. Now listen carefully. Dark mindset isn't just another channel on the internet. It's a rise of power. So if you're serious about becoming powerful, join Dark Mindset and control the game. Until next time.